Hi, welcome to the live stream this morning. So my name's Jabeen. I'm a channel of Archangel Raphael, and in this live stream, Archangel Raphael will give messages for the week ahead. He'll talk and give any relevant messages for people who are listening and who will be listening afterwards, and do some clearing and healing work as well. So I'm just going to let him come in and speak through me. I would like you to know that I'm speaking on behalf of many messengers of light. And when I speak, what I'm doing is clarifying things to you so that you can go forwards in a much more light-hearted way without concern. I will say that everyone here is part of the cosmic collective, and by this I mean that you are all here to bring greater light to the planet. I would like you to know that as light workers, it is not so much about trying to improve the physical conditions on the earth plane, but much more about improving the energy, improving people's lives by helping them to go deeper within, clear out old energy, helping to improve conditions by creating new ways of doing things. But it does not have to be that you are in any way attached to physical outcomes, any in particular. So, what I am really trying to say is that it is not for you to then say what you would like to happen and make it happen on a physical level. So, for example, you can be very much about changing something very deeply in terms of the mental health system, bringing in more light, more resource. But then it is not about in any way trying to make anything happen on a physical level as a result. It is then to be seen what actually happens on the earth plane, how this is expressed through people. So it is for you as light workers to improve the energy on the earth plane, to clear out old trauma and pain, to bring in more light, more clarity, more of the oneness in various ways, and then to see how this automatically improves day to day life. I hope this makes sense. To keep your focus on what you are here to do, and then let the physical outcomes automatically happen, rather than fixate on the physical outcome you would like. The reason I am saying this is because some of you here at times get confused and you would like certain things to change. But what you are really here to do is help by bringing in more light in your particular way. But whether something actually changes in a particular way or not is not your concern. I hope this makes sense. And what I want you to do is keep going inwards, keep clearing out the ways that you are attached to the way the world is, the way you would like it to be. So, for example, if you have a personal need for things to be a certain way, it is important to first have your personal needs met so you can then go forwards and do your purpose without putting your personal requirements into the equation in terms of needing people to be a particular way or your surroundings. I hope this makes sense. The reason I'm saying this is because it is through non attachment to the final outcome that you are able to achieve more, that you are able to actually get better results. And through this, you automatically then find that you are able to be much more in the flow, without trying to force anything to happen. I am also saying this because some of you here have got a lot to offer others, but you tend to get a bit too involved in other people's lives, and this is to your detriment. It creates a problem in your energy, a deficit. So, what I'm saying is go within first and make sure your personal needs are met. Make sure that you are clearing out old pain and trauma that makes you feel at times over attached to the outcome. And then you will find you can go forwards a lot more easily. And what I would like to offer all of you now is a deeper insight into what I have just shared, so you can see it in relation to yourselves. So I would like to give you each a download of energy so you are able to get a sense of what I am speaking about in relation to you and your life. So I will do this now. I would like you to know that this is done. And what I would like to share is that it is really good to reflect on this occasionally and make sure that you do have what you need in your lives so that you can be much more in the flow and let go of outcomes, let go of certain needs that you may have of a particular outcome to happen. I also would like you to know that there are many ways in the world that you are able to make a difference, many levels, but it is important to start with yourselves, to go inwards and work on yourselves first. And through this, larger things become possible over time. I also would like you to know that there are many people in the world who are very much in need, but what will happen is that they will all be helped by the right people at the right time. So don't force yourself to meet people's needs unless you feel it is your job to. Be with yourselves, and then you will automatically know what to do when. I am also saying this because I want you to know that some of you here have a tendency of overdoing it, and I want you to take it easy, to look after your own needs. I would like all of you to be aware that life is changing in a multitude of ways. Many things are happening which will involve a lot of chaos at times and even some loss of life. Things are rearranging so that a new world can form. And through this, it is possible that there is going to be a lot of good energy as well as chaotic, negative energy that comes up for healing and wellness. I want you to be prepared for these times, to expect the good and the bad and the ugly. It is not going to be a time of complete chaos, but some chaos. And I want you to know that through this, you will start to notice what you can offer the world in greater depth. It is really good for you to be prepared for these times. I also would like you to know that there are going to be some changes in the cosmic collective. So certain members may choose to leave and others will step up in place of them. What I am trying to say is the cosmic collective itself is rearranging itself, and some people may choose to leave because they realize they can do more work from elsewhere, perhaps because of limitations they have in this life. Perhaps something has not gone so well in their lives, and they feel they would be better off on the other side helping from there, because it would take too long to sort out their problems on the earth plane, and by then the role they have to play would no longer be relevant. So some people may choose to leave and play their part from elsewhere, but other people will step up and take on certain earthly roles instead. The reason I am saying this is because I want you to know that things are changing rather fast at the moment, and it is good to be prepared for anything to happen. For those of you who are still in the process of purging, you may feel at times that you have a lot to go. And if you do feel like this, remember to ask for help, to get help from people, because this will really assist you in moving forwards. I also would like you to know that no one is asking you to be in the light all the time, but you are being told to be in the intention of being in the light. And through this, life will automatically take you there in the right way. I will say that a lot of you here are still purging very old energies from your system, which may take a while to fully clear. My final message is that you don't have to really be looking after anyone at the moment. It is okay to look out for each other, but you don't have to take care of others because their needs will be met by the right people. If you feel you can offer something, this is good, but otherwise, it is okay to let people be taken care of in other ways. What what I would like to offer in this live stream is some more clarity to each one of you inwardly about your life journey ahead in the next few months. I would like to give you each an energetic download about this, and you will then have more of a sense of what is in store for you in the next few months, what to be prepared for. So I would like to do this now. What I will say is that what you have all received is information that you will become more consciously aware of. I would like you to know that information is valuable because what it does is that it steadily integrates in your system and informs you as to how to proceed in life. What I will also say about receiving advanced information in this way energetically is that it means you can not only prepare for what is to come, but you can even alter things because because by knowing things in advance, you can actually make different choices. So, what I will say is part of the reason I gave you this download is to inform you so that you can then avoid certain problems. I would like you to know that it is good for you to receive these downloads for this reason. I will say that the times ahead generally are going to be good for all of you, but I do see some turbulence as well. I see times where there will be a lot going on, a lot of internal chaos, and a lot of external chaos as well. What I will say is that these are times where you do need to be fairly resilient because change always does involve some chaos, some unhappiness as well. Because some people don't like change, and so there may be people in your life who resist it in some way. What I'm really trying to say is that where there is change, there is always going to be something that comes up for healing, resistance in you, resistance in others. And I want you to know that it is good to be working with these energies consistently. My final message is that there is no such thing as losing focus in life, but there is such a thing as losing your ability to see clearly. So, what I mean by this is that sometimes you may feel that your focus is not there on the goals you would like to achieve. But it is much more that what has happened is that there has been some clarity that has been lost, something that is stopping you from seeing clearly. And so that is what will make you focus elsewhere or get distracted. So when you have enough information, it is easy to keep the focus. It is easy to stay focused on the goal. So, for example, if you would like to move, but then find yourself getting distracted, it may be that you are not fully understanding the significance of the move. It may be that the move will actually bring you the things that will then assist you to feel happier on other levels as well, so that the things you distract yourself with will no longer be necessary. Sometimes it is important to ask for more information when you feel your focus, your motivation drop in certain directions which you know intuitively are right for you. When you ask for more information, you will always receive it, and it will enable you to see more clearly, and this will automatically focus you in the right directions. I hope this makes sense. I have no more messages. I will say the week ahead will be rather cumbersome at times. The energies at the moment are a little lower than they have been as people keep going deeper within. The energies will favour going within, but the external energies may not always be so positive. So focus on inner work. Focus on staying in your own grounded light, and all will be well. But if you keep your focus External. It will be that you may feel disappointed at times. That is all. Yeah, so thank you everyone for listening. So wishing you a lovely week ahead and lots of love to all of you.